Hey y'all, I'm the Redneck Spoons, and I was eating a bowl of cereal right with my spoons right here, and I was looking at the box of the Cap'n Crunch, right, and you notice see here that he now has four straps on his sleeve, and it's good to see that he ranked up to be a captain, to become Captain Crunch. I know, and right. It's fun to see. It's good to see that he's got the respect that he deserves to be a true captain, right? But if you've ever been on the internet for a while, you've been seeing these videos going around saying stuff like, Captain Crunch isn't a captain, he's a commander because he only has three stripes on his sleeve. And that's how it was on the old design, if you ever looked. He had three stripes on his sleeve. But I always find these videos to be disingenuous because it's not called Captain Crunch. It's called Cap'n Crunch. So they never were trying to say he was a captain. So the whole idea, oh, Cap'n Crunch is not a captain, he's a commander because he has three stripes instead of four. It's disingenuous. And it's kind of disheartening to see that they're going to slander this man because he was a great commander of our navy. Right? He dedicated his life to protect and serve the country. Right? He was sailing on the seas, defending our seas. Right? And it's disheartening to see that they're just discrediting this man. Right? Especially since the premise is based off of nothing. Right? What do you mean? Like if you look, it says captain, not captain. Never said anything about that. So the whole idea that he's not a captain, that he's just a commander, I don't even know what the premise is based off of. But now, as you see, he is a captain. He has four stripes on his sleeve now, and it's good to see it. I'm glad for him. He was a great commander, and now he's a great captain. And I have great respect for Captain Crunch now, and I had great respect for him when he was Commander Captain Crunch. He was a good commander. He was the greatest commander of the Navy, and I bet he's now, as his career as a captain, would be the great captain of the Navy. So Captain Crunch is a great man, and he always been a great man. Commander Captain Crunch was a great man too, right? And it's just disheartening to see that they're just slandering him, that they're just saying all this stuff about him that just isn't true, right? And I'm glad to see it now. But the thing about it is, in the time when he was a commander, when he was Commander Captain Crunch, there have been hundreds of thousands of YouTube videos and all across the internet of people pointing out that fact that he only has the three stripes on his sleeve. And those videos are now on there forever. They're not going away. And thousands of hundreds of people have seen those videos, and many of them might not notice that he's now truly is a captain now. That he now is Captain Crunch. Right. So the people are now going around there and they're spreading lies. They're now telling people, that Captain Crunch is a commander because he has three stripes. And anybody can just go to the store if they can see, and they can look at the box and see that he has four stripes. Everybody knows that it's not true if they just go and look at it. But nobody's going to speak up about this. Somebody who got their information wrong because he walks through these slanderous videos now, they're going to go around and they're going to tell people that he's a commander. He has three stripes. Captain Crunch is just a commander, as if that means anything. A commander is a great rank in the Navy. He dedicated his life. He was defending our nation, right? And I don't know what you mean. He's just a commander, but Captain Crunch is a captain now, and people are going to go around. They're going to be spreading these lies, and if you have eyes at work, you can see that he's a captain. You can look at the box and see that he has four stripes on his sleeve now, but nobody's going to speak up about it. They're going to let these people. They're going to let it keep on going on. People are going to get told that he's a commander, and they can see that the facts are there in front of their face that he's not. That he is now truly a captain. He is Captain Crunch. But nobody's going to do anything about it. They're going to let these lies spread. Nobody's going to speak up about it because they don't care. Nobody cares about our Navy or about our military. They're going to let people just keep on talking bad about Captain Crunch. They're going to let people think that he's a commander, and he was. He was a commander for many years. and he was a great commander. You know, Commander Captain Crunch was a great man, and he served our nation well. That's why he's now Captain Crunch. But it's just disheartening to see what they're doing to him. They're slandering him. They're spreading lies on the internet about him. Hundreds of thousands of videos are out there saying that he is a commander and not a captain. And these videos are now, they're just wrong, and they're out of date, and they're spreading misinformation, disinformation. And you know the liberals are all for it. They're going to let people continue to slander our greatest captain we're going to have. The greatest commander we ever had. He was the greatest commander in history. Commander Captain Crunch was the great commander of the Navy, and he's a great captain of the Navy now. I'm sure, you know, he's not captain for very long. It's just been a short while, but he's going to be a great captain. He's going to go down in history as the best captain, right? Captain Crunch is a great man. And they're just spreading these lies. There's hundreds of thousands of videos out there, and people are going to see it, and they're not going to check. They're not going to do the research, and they're going to go tell people that he's a commander. He only has 3 stripes on his sleeve. But if you just look, you don't need to do long. You just need to look at it and see that he has 4 stripes on his sleeve. And people are not going to realize. They're not going to notice, and they're going to spread all this misinformation and all this disinformation about this man. But it's just disheartening. It's honestly sad to see it, because he was a great captain. He was a great commander, and it's just bad. It's not making me happy. It's disgusting to see how they're treating these people, how they're treating our captains and our commanders in the Navy. Like, they're dedicating their lives. They're on the ocean. They're putting up a hard fight, and it's just sad to see, really. Like, it's sad to see that nobody's going to speak up about this. They're just going to keep on spreading these lies about this man, making people, you know, devalue him, you know, misrepresenting his rank. He's a captain now. He is Captain Crunch, and he hasn't always been that way. No, of course not. But he is a captain, and it's sad to see that now there's videos on the internet that makes people think that he's not a captain, and people are going to go around saying the stuff that he's a commander and that he has 3 stripes on his sleeve and stuff, and it's just not true. And so really, I just need to speak up about this, because I know nobody else will. I know the mainstream media and the liberals on CNN and whatever else, they're not going to report on this. They're not going to make the record straight. So I'm making the record straight that Captain Crunch, you know, Captain Crunch is now Captain Crunch, and he's not Commander Captain Crunch anymore. He's truly a captain, and you need to respect him, right? Captain Crunch, you need to respect him and stop spreading his lies, and you need to do your research. And if somebody ever tells you that he's a commander and that he only has 3 stripes, you need to speak up about it. You need to report on the facts and tell them what's really happening right now, and that he is Captain Crunch. You can just go to the store and see that he has the 4 stripes on his sleeve to prove it. Right, you need to stop disrespecting the Navy and stuff about Captain Crunch. Right, Captain Crunch was the greatest. He's the greatest captain that's going to exist. He's a great man. He's been in the military for many years, and it's just sad to see what they're doing to this man. That nobody's going to speak up against this slander on this man, this great captain of our Navy. It's sad to see, really. It just is.